Good morning. Next topic, water pollution. So in this topic, I'm going to explain what are the sources of water pollution and what are the effects of water pollution and how to control water pollution. This is the topic. So what is water pollution? First we will go with the definition. Water pollution is defined as the addition of harmful or objectionable material that leads to reduced water quality. Suppose any substance, if it is a solid substance or a liquid material or a gaseous substance, which is absorbed by or dissolved in water, that is in the pure water or rainwater. So if it is a solid substance, a toxic material, a material that is dissolved in the water. So obviously, first the properties of water is it is a colorless, odorless, and tasteless. So these are the three properties of water. So when a solid substance is dissolved in water, so there is a change either in terms of color or taste or odor or chemical reactivity. Then that is known as water pollution. Similar for the liquid and similar for the gaseous materials. So this is about water pollution definition. So types of water pollution. So there are two types of water pollution are there. One is point source pollution and second one is non-point source. In the point source, from a discrete location like a factory or a sewer pipe. Point source. So industries they release the toxic materials or waste material that is generated during the process, released into the near the lakes or ponds or rivers or sea or oceans. So that is a point source. We can control this pollution at at the source level. So that is point source, single source. And second one is non-point sources. For example, from many places spread over a large area, such as snow melts, runoff picks up pollutants along its path. For example, for the second non-point sources, agricultural areas. So if we are using excess amount of fertilizer substances, even due to heavy rains, the surface runoff leads to non-point source. In the traveling process, in the along its path, so it dissolves the remaining materials, that is non-point source. And these are the three major types of pollution, water pollution. One is sewage waste. So this is generated in the domestic. And second one is chemical waste. This is from the industries. And third one, already explained, agricultural waste. So types of water pollution. This biological infection diseases, pathogens, oxygen demand waste, and chemical waste, that is fertilizer substances, toxic inorganic materials, and physical, that is sediments, thermal pollution, solid waste. What's the impact of water pollution? So here there are COD, BOD, like terms also there. So what is the impact of water pollution? This water pollution is very harmful to humans and animals and water life. The top aquatic animals, diseases. Ecosystem can be severely changed or destroyed by water pollution. So how this affect? Suppose a heavy metal compound, for example, mercury is a material. Mercury is a metal or lead is a metal. Okay? Arsenic. When these the compounds of heavy metals like mercury, arsenic, and lead materials, if these are soluble in water, so it changes the water properties. That is already explained water pollution. And slowly this arsenic or cadmium or mercury, by consuming the water from the by consuming the water through animals or humans, these heavy metals, carcinogenic metals, are accumulated on the body and it finally reaches to cancer. That is the way it affects the um, complete harmful effect of humans and animals. And second one, the water is not in pure condition. The insects may, uh, the insects growth may increase in the polluted water. So it leads to some diseases like malaria, typhoid. These are the diseases, diarrhea that is related to water. So it's more prone to increase these type of diseases. That is the second impact, death of aquatic animals. So when these type of when the heavy metals are present in the water and the concentration is very high, it finally kills the aquatic animals like fishes and remaining small insects. It increases the death rate and it completely disturbs the ecosystem. How it is related to ecosystem? Because in the ecosystem, food chain is there. So in the food chain, producers, primary consumer, secondary consumer, and tertiary consumer. So the heavy metals may present in the water. So and producers sometimes the producers like plants may not survive in that pH value. And if it is a toxic material, these toxic materials are absorbed by the primary consumers and slowly it transfers from primary to tertiary consumers. So it leads to death of aquatic animals. And next one is diseases. This is the major effect of water pollution. So how to control water pollution? By proper management plan, water management plan, construction of proper storm drains and settling ponds. By storing the separate water tanks, you can collect the wastewater and recycle. And next, again, we can use the same water for that. And maintenance of drain lane, rainwater harvesting to store the water, that is pure water, that is rainwater harvesting, and effluent of sewage treatment plants. So this is primary treatment and secondary treatments. There are two steps are there. And retaining walls, garland drain, and siltation ponds to prevent washing of organic materials. Regular monitoring of waste and water. Thank you.